Hello, everyone. My name is Purandev, and I am the vision keeper and founder of the Red Thread, which is a monthly virtual women's circle. It's a container that is consecrated to really supporting and uplifting women to share their authentic voice and their womb wisdom with the world. And I was guided to create this video today because I wanted to speak about a topic that I feel is really relevant in our modern day society and is also really relevant to the red thread container. So I realized that as I was talking about the red thread and even within red thread circles, a lot of times I was referencing this idea of sacred sisterhood. And this is something we might hear about in our modern day society, in other sister circles, but I wanted to get really clear about what we actually mean and what I actually mean when I say sacred sisterhood. And so I was guided to create this video alongside with Mother Mary and Mary Magdalene, both of whom are very involved with this red thread container. And Mother Mary stepped forward to provide some context and some teachings around this idea of sacred sisterhood. And so I wanted to share those with you today. And at the end of this video, at the end of these teachings from Mother Mary, I'll offer a brief transmission with Mother Mary. And in that transmission, which is really a guided meditation, you are invited to go into a meditative space and receive quantum healings with Mother Mary to open your heart and to support you in releasing any old baggage or old belief systems around what Mother Mary is calling this modern day sister wound. So, I might reference my notes because there was a lot of information that Mother Mary shared, and I want to make sure I bring it all forward. So, Mother Mary's teachings around this modern day sister wound. So, she starts by saying that women intuitively know how to connect with each other. This is imprinted in our cellular DNA. Women have always healed in circle. Women have always known how to witness and be witnessed with each other. It's something that we know how to do in our DNA. And she also went on to say that this is actually an emotional need for us women. We actually have a valid emotional need to be with other women. We are not meant to exist in isolation like so many of us do today. And she went on to say, over time, this remembrance of what it means to heal with other women, to be with other women, has been forgotten. Um, it has been thwarted, it has been distorted, it has been forgotten by us. We have been taught instead to envy, to judge, and to compare ourselves to other women. And we have been taught that if one woman succeeds, it somehow detracts from our own success. So Mother Mary talked a lot about this. She really wanted to emphasize how many of us have been indoctrinated into this paradigm, this belief system that we have to compare ourselves to other women, that we have to critique other women in order to somehow lift ourselves up. She went on to say that we've been taught to manipulate, undermine, and energetically steal from one another, from other women in an attempt to lift ourselves up. And this is the modern day sister wound that Mother Mary is talking about today. So she said this is a specific wound that exists in the divine feminine psyche. And really, it affects all of us in one way or another. We are all impacted by this modern day sister wound. this is a wound of the heart. So this is a wound that we carry in our hearts, whether we're conscious of it or not. And it may play out in our relationships with other women, with acquaintances, with friends, with women teachers. Um, and truly, many of us have forgotten that other women are a mirror back to us, and that one woman's success is all of our success, that one woman's beauty and one woman's pleasure and one woman's happiness is also ours. And so Mother Mary went on to say that it's not really that we're learning anything new when we're healing the sister wound. It's that we're really returning back to the natural way, the natural order, the natural intuitive wisdom that we have as women in how to relate to one another in a way that is truly supportive and uplifting, and which we're calling in the Red Thread container sacred sisterhood. So, Mother Mary gave us these three principles of true sacred sisterhood that I want to share with you today. So, the first principle of sacred sisterhood is authenticity. Okay, authenticity. So, this includes a willingness to be vulnerable about our fears, about our emotions, about our challenges, about our triumphs, to show up just as we are and not feel like we need to make ourselves smaller in order to make others feel okay, and not feel like we need to make ourselves bigger, but to just show up exactly as we are and where we are in our journey. So, authenticity is the first pillar. The second pillar is reciprocal support. So, this pillar, as given to us by Mother Mary, speaks to this idea that we recognize and we realize that as we support our sister, another woman, we are also supporting ourselves. It can't be any other way. And so, this way of relating, this paradigm of relating, is free from judgment, it's free from comparison, it's free from critiquing one another. Because truly, in this way of relating, we also realize that when we critique another woman, we're critiquing ourselves, we're hurting ourselves. So there's this idea of reciprocal support and mutual upliftment. And then the last principle of sacred sisterhood is heart-centered compassion. So this is a recognition that the other sister is you. So it includes a recognition of the universality of our human experience. So recognizing that the other sister's pain is your pain. Her success is your success. And this realization doesn't detract from sovereignty, but it really just recognizes that each of us has a unique thread, a unique voice, unique womb wisdom to contribute to this tapestry of sisterhood and divine feminine wisdom that we are resurrecting together in our society today, which our planet needs desperately for us to do. And it is meant to be done together. It is meant to be done in community and sisterhood. So when we learn to come together in this way, deep magic and deep healing and true alchemy occurs. And Mother Mary stressed that this is a practice. This is a skill that so many of us are relearning. We're relearning, we're rewiring how we relate to other women, which of course is directly related to how we relate to ourselves. And so it's really important that we have compassion for ourselves and for each other as we practice this skill of sacred sisterhood. Because many of us have learned to relate to other sisters in a very distorted way for some time. So those were some of the wisdom teachings and channel teachings from Mother Mary that she wanted to share today. And I'd love to move into a guided meditation and transmission with Mother Mary now. So, I welcome you to find a comfortable seat. You can stay sitting up, or you can come to lying down on your back if you would like. And just take a few moments to get comfortable. And you may want to close your eyes. I'm going to close mine today. Just take a moment to center your energy in your heart, the chalice rose of your heart, the throne of your inner knowing, of your intuition, and your divinity. And just know that it is safe for you to connect to your own heart. And what I'm hearing Mother Mary say is we are learning, we are remembering how safe it is to connect with the hearts of our sisters. And so let's just take a deep breath in together. In through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale, sigh it out. Let your body soften. Let's do that again. Big full breath in. Exhale, let it go. One more time, just like that. Breathing in. Breathing out. Feel your shoulders relax down your back. Feel your belly and your jaw soften here. And just lower any barriers or walls, lower them down, 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 just like the petals of a rose blossoming open. And keeping your energy centered in your heart as we welcome the beautiful, healing presence of Mother Mary. She who walked the earth over 2,000 years ago. She who is here to guide us, to bless us, to help us remember who we truly are at this most powerful time on the planet. And if you're new to working with Mother Mary this way, that is totally okay. You may feel her presence with you. You may sense her. You may just know that she's here with you. I'm seeing her in a beautifully vibrant blue robe today to represent the blue flame. And she's stepping forward towards you with her arms outstretched, and she's smiling at you, and she is so happy that you're here with her in this moment of truth, this moment of reconciliation, of healing. And she's saying that she would like to support you in releasing this sister wound today, whatever that looks like for you. And she'd like to take you with her to her rose garden. So if you're willing and ready to go with Mother Mary today and receive this healing quantum transmission, just say silently or aloud, yes, yes, I am ready. And as soon as you give your consent, Mother Mary is going to lift you up, 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 out of this three-dimensional time-space reality matrix up into the fourth plane, the fifth plane, higher and higher, lighter and lighter, all the way up to the sixth plane of reality, so light, so safe with Mother Mary, all the way up to the seventh plane of pure source consciousness and light, feeling this angelic consciousness all around you, where there is nothing but truth, timeless, eternal truth, and abiding unconditional love. And here in this space, you find yourself in Mother Mary's rose garden. And so she's welcoming you to arrive here energetically by using your five senses to anchor you. And so just take a moment to notice what you see around you in this rose garden. Seeing the roses around you. What color are the roses? Do you see trees in the garden? Do you see a lake, a stream, hills, grass? Noticing what sounds you hear in the garden, just letting it unfold with curiosity. Do you hear the sound of a babbling brook? The sound of birds chirping? Maybe the sound of your bare feet walking on the grass. And notice what you feel. Do you feel a cool breeze? Do you feel the sun on your cheeks? Can you reach out and touch the petals of a rose? Can you smell the fragrance of a rose anointing your awareness? So just really energetically taking a moment to arrive here in this rose garden with Mother Mary right by your side. And she's so happy to be here with you today. So Mother Mary is standing right in front of you, and you begin to see, sense, or feel a healing light starting to spin counterclockwise around you. And Mother Mary is saying that this divine light is going to start to clear old pain, old grievances, old burdens, any anger, any frustration that you've harbored in your heart in regards to this sister wound. And she wants you to just breathe here. Breathe deeply. She's saying, breathe deeply, beloved one, as you release what is no longer yours to carry. Take some long, deep breaths in and out through your nose, and just begin to allow this healing light to start to cleanse, to start to release old sisterhood wounds. And keep breathing here. And she's saying to be aware, you may see images of other women, of women in your life, maybe old acquaintances or friends or people you used to know. Shh. And that's okay. Just let those images arise. Keep breathing as you begin to allow and welcome in the energy of forgiveness into your heart. Welcoming that energy of forgiveness to whatever extent you are ready and willing to receive it today. Shh. Yeah, and just feeling that energy of forgiveness, absolving the wounds of the past. It may not even be from this lifetime. It may be from past lifetimes. That's okay. Just letting it clear. Clearing out any jealousy, clearing out anger, clearing out grievances, clearing out old pain. Shh. Shh. Take a few more breaths here with Mother Mary right by your side. And she's saying she is inviting you to speak this mantra aloud. I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you. Shh. And just feeling that white light spiraling around you in a spiraling motion, counterclockwise around you. Yeah, just a little bit more to go here. Keep breathing. Let it clear. It's time to let it go. You don't want to have to carry around this old pain, these old grievances, this old distorted way of relating to other women. It's time to alchemize it. Let it go. One more breath in. Full breath out. Shh. That light is continuing to spiral counterclockwise around you. And this time, Mother Mary is inviting you to forgive, to direct that energy of forgiveness towards yourself, towards your own precious sacred heart. And so just breathing here and feeling that energy of forgiveness spiral around you as you forgive yourself for comparing yourself to other women. Maybe you need to forgive yourself for being indoctrinated, for believing that you had to somehow put other women down in order to uplift yourself. Or maybe you need to forgive yourself for berating yourself and undermining yourself. So other women would feel okay or would feel good about themselves. Whatever it is, Mother Mary is saying it's time to let it go. It's time to release it under the energy of this full moon. And you're so supported to do so. This time, Mother Mary's welcoming you to use the mantra, I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. And just placing your hands over your heart here, your precious, beautiful heart that has guided you every step of the way, that has never turned away from you. And just taking a moment to bless your heart and bless this intuitive heart intelligence, this divine feminine heart intelligence that knows intuitively how to come into communion with yourself and with others in a way that is for the upliftment of all. And acknowledging your heart for its courage, for its beauty, for its wisdom. Let's take a deep breath into the heart center together. And a long, slow breath out. And as soon as you bless your heart in this way, you'll see, sense, or feel the chalice of your heart blossoming into a rose. Take a moment to notice the color of your rose. Maybe it's white, maybe it's blue or pink or red. Mine is a beautiful rose gold color today. There's no right or wrong. Just notice the color of your heart rose. And Mother Mary is stepping forward in front of you again, and she is showering you with pink and white rose petals. And she is celebrating you and how far you've come. And she is reaching out to lightly touch your heart, to anoint your heart. And as soon as she does, you feel that white light beginning to spiral clockwise around you. And she's saying this time that white light is beginning to magnetize to you authentic relationships of sacred sisterhood, new relationships with new women, new opportunities for co creation, for mutual upliftment, for mutual creativity, for expansion, for abundance, for heart based connection and love. And just feel that white light spiraling around you clockwise, magnetizing to you all those relationships, all those opportunities, all those synchronicities of divine co creation. Take a deep breath in and a long, slow breath out. And Mother Mary is saying it's safe for you to trust that you will receive those new activations, those new opportunities, those new relationships in divine timing and through divine grace. So just feeling the presence of Mother Mary and Mary Magdalene here with you. Mary Magdalene is now stepping forward on your left side. Mother Mary's on your right side. And they're just showering you with so much love, so much gratitude and appreciation for the being that you are in this world. Mary Magdalene is stepping forward to gently touch your third eye as well as your heart chakra, and she's anointing your chakras with frankincense and rose oil. And they're just saying they want you to know and to remember that they are always here for you as spiritual allies, as your spiritual mothers, as your spiritual sisters. They're saying that they are here to guide you through every step of your journey. They're saying your journey is blessed, your heart is blessed, and your womb is blessed. Go forth in divine love, remembering the truth of who you are, beloved sister. And with that, we'll take a moment to thank Mother Mary and Mary Magdalene, as well as your own precious heart, the rose of your heart. And we'll set the intention that these clearings and activations are sealed within your body, within your consciousness and your mind for your highest good and your highest healing beyond your conscious understanding, for your highest timeline in this lifetime and across the time-space continuum. We'll close this meditative space by saying, it is done, it is done, it is done. By the power of three, a holy trinity, it is done. And so it is. Thank you so much for joining me in this meditation with Mother Mary today, sisters. I'm sending so much love from the rose of my heart to yours. And if this meditation resonated with you, if these teachings resonated with you, I invite you to join me for a Red Thread Circle. They are held every month, and every month a different woman steps forward in her leadership to share her womb wisdom. And this is a container that is truly consecrated to creating a platform of sacred sisterhood. So again, thank you so much for joining me under the potent energy of this full moon and blood moon eclipse. I'm sending so many rose petals of love and blessings from my heart to yours. Thank you.